them then for a while?
Yeah.
When you get going?
Right. So there's some exceptions to that. Even if there's blossoms out, when you catch a swarm, they're starting from scratch. Right. They don't have anything. They've left everything. Or when you're buying a package of bees, they don't have any comb. They don't have any reserves. So even if there is blossoms out and it's sunny, the bees can fly. I recommend feeding them something to help them get started. The danger is when you start out a package that if it's cold weather and the bees aren't able to fly, even though there may be plenty of blossoms out, they could start. So you want to make sure that they have something to get them started.
For like about how long of a period when we get our package of bees?
Yeah. Typically, what you ought to do is buy a 25-pound bag of sugar. You get it on sale, it should cost you around $10, and that'll make up 3 feedings, right, if you put a gallon in at a time. And they'll pick that up in maybe 3, 4, 5 days. And then, so as soon as they've consumed it all, then put more in.
Are they consuming it, or are they putting it in the cells too?
They'll do both. They'll store it, and they need to consume sugar or honey or syrup, whatever you give them, to make wax. And they've got to make wax to have a place for the queen to lay eggs and to store it. So they'll consume some of it first to draw out comb, to make comb, and then they'll start to store some. So that's a good question. So we'll know if the bees have enough food. If they're storing some, that means they have some extra. They're not consuming it at all as it's given to them. Right? It may not mean that they're done. If they have some capped over, we'll show you what capped over honey looks like. If they're starting to cap it over, that means they're storing it. They have plenty.